The girl's boyfriend had just taken one bite of the braised pork rice made by her mother. The next second he turned around without a word and ran outside. Then in the girl's scream, he stood still in the middle of the street and was hit by a car on the spot. Seeing this, the girl completely broke down, because this was her fifth boyfriend, who also died mysteriously after eating her mother's braised pork rice. This time she refused to stay silent. She called the police, and told them every one of her boyfriends had died after eating her mother's rice. She suspected it was poisoned, but test results showed the rice was completely normal, and her mother was released without charge. Still, the girl couldn't believe it. She knew ever since her 17th birthday, her mother had shown strong hostility toward any man in her life. As talk of her mother and the deadly braised pork rice spread, the girl furiously confronted her, demanding to know what she put in the food. When her mother refused to answer, the girl threatened her, but her mother coldly replied it had nothing to do with her. The girl collapsed emotionally, haunted by the last moments of each boyfriend. She knelt in front of her mother begging for the truth, but her mother remained unmoved, and eventually kicked her out of the house. 3 years passed. The girl met a gentle and caring new boyfriend, and today was their wedding day. Her boyfriend blindfolded her, saying he had a surprise for her, but when she removed the blindfold, her mother appeared before her. The girl instantly panicked, but her boyfriend gently reassured her, saying a wedding only happens once, and it couldn't go on without her mother. His parents also came forward warmly, but the girl's mother ignored them completely. Instead, she brought out a bowl of braised pork rice, and told the man, if he wanted to marry her daughter, he had to eat this bowl. The girl quickly gestured for him not to eat it, and fortunately he listened. She pleaded with her mother not to ruin the wedding, but her mother ignored her, and violently shoved her aside, then forced the rice into the groom's mouth. The next moment, he suddenly committed suicide. The girl broke down in tears, and the groom's parents also collapsed in shock. In their rage, they slapped the girl, then tried to force-feed her the leftover rice, wanting her to die with their son. But after eating the rice, the girl merely passed out. When she woke up, she was in a police station, and after multiple tests, the rice was still found to be normal. Even officers tasted it with no effect. The bizarre case prompted the police to launch a task force. The girl returned home full of guilt. She was heartbroken as she read comments online, but her mother came in casually and told her to eat. This time the girl exploded, and demanded to know why only her boyfriends were affected by the rice. She got the same response as always, which made her start doubting if she was cursed. But then her mother said everything would make sense on her 24th birthday. This gave the girl a sliver of hope, but once her mother left, she immediately called the police, and revealed everything her mother had said. The police promised to strengthen surveillance on her home. Her birthday soon arrived. Just as she was about to blow out the candles, her mother stopped her, and began talking about the girl's father. She said he didn't die because of her. It was his own fate. On the day the girl was born, her father tried to sell her, but during the transaction, he fell off a cliff and died. From that moment on, her mother no longer trusted any man. The girl was silent, but still couldn't accept this as a reason to harm 6 innocent men. Just then, a sudden knock came from the door.